Hello guys! I know you've been waiting for the next Safiya Reads video, and now it's finally here. Today we're going to read a book called Baba, What Does My Name Mean? A Journey to Palestine. My friends at school asked me what my name meant today. I proudly proclaimed it was an Arabic name, but then I didn't know what else to say. When Baba tucked me into bed that night, I asked him, "Baba, what does my name mean?" What Baba said next was like a gust of wind that propelled me into a magical dream. Samida is an Arabic word for one who is patient, persistent, and one who preserves, one who will fight for their rights without any fear. We named you this because you are a Palestinian. Your name carries the weight of a nation, beloved to millions. The historic land of Palestine is a wonder to behold, and I think now is the perfect time for its story to be told. You will first need this key from my necklace, your right to return to your ancestors' homes. You must treat it like gold. Now close your eyes and imagine with me. Do you see a white dove perched over there on a majestic olive tree? Her name is Salam, the dove of peace. You'll fly with her on tonight's journey. Ahlan wa salam, Samida. I'm delighted to take you across mountains, hills, deserts, and plains, all part of Palestine's unique terrain. Let's start in Ariha, one of the oldest cities in the world, in the lowest point on earth. We can grab a bicycle from the main square and ride around town so you can see what this unique city is worth. Its terrain is very flat, unlike the rest of Palestine, which makes our bike ride easier in light of the extreme sunshine. Did tell us Sultan, an ancient staircase. Do you want to go to the top? Let's have a race. Banana grove and palm trees for as far as the eyes can see, all thanks to Ariha's mix of heat and humidity. Now brace yourself for the magnificence of the next city on our journey. I guarantee you will be left speechless by its historic beauty. Welcome to Al-Quds, the capital of Palestine. It is the holy city, treasured by many faiths and home to the holiest of shrines. The grand golden dome, glistening in the sun, is Qabit al-Sakhra, housed in Al-Aqsa, a mosque with astonishing architecture that fascinates everyone. It was built in the shape with an octagon, with 8 equal sides, and has marble and mosaics that adorn it with pride. Look over at the ancient stone walls to protect the old city. Walk along them and see a breathtaking view. There's nothing quite as pretty. In a historic souk, you will find young men hastily pushing carts with stacks of sesame bread called cake and al-Quds deliciously. It tastes delicious on its own or stuffed with za'atar, baked eggs, falafel, tomatoes, and pickles, and then washed out with some hot mint tea. Now that you have something savory, let's head north and sweeten things up with a slice of kunafa. It is a cheesy dessert drenched in syrup, made from shredded wheat, a famous Nablus treat. Then you must use Nablus, one-of-a-kind olive oil soap to wash off your sticky syrup fingers. It is handmade from all natural ingredients and doesn't allow any impurities to linger. After that delicious treat, let's relax and fly along the Mediterranean coast to Jaffa, a gorgeous city that Palestine's fondly called the Bride of the Sea. Salam, Jaffa is where my family is from. Baba always tells me his funny childhood stories from before our family was forced to run. Like one day when he was playing hide and seek with his friends down the street. He hid behind the clock tower in the busy city square, and a seagull flew over him and pooped in his hair. He also told me how Jaffa's famous oranges taste like a dream, and how my grandfather's friend, Abu Raja, published a newspaper, Palestine. You were right, Samida. Jaffa was a city bursting with culture, a strong Palestinian force, just like the next two cities I'll show you, a little further up north. The first is Haifa, which has a central seaport and a railway that makes it a beacon of diversity, bustling with activity. Do you see that magnificent mountain standing tall above the sea? That is known as Mount Caramel, and it is filled with caves, hills, and all kinds of trees. The second is Akka, whose historic old city has a famous Khan known as Khan al-Umdan, which was a shelter made for traveling caravans. It also has an ancient seaport where you can hop onto a boat and fare out into the sea. You can even ask the captain to play your favorite melody. Yazarif al-Dul, my favorite folklore song. I want to depaka my heart out and celebrate the homeland for which I long. With each step and stomp, I feel incredibly happy and strong. Since you are already skilled in Debaka, Samida, I want to take you to Gaza and stop by Hajj Mahmoud's carpet shop, where he will teach you something new. Gaza is known for his hand-woven carpets, a creative craft you'll now learn how to do. This wooden loom, which has hundreds of strands of yarns wrapped tightly in place, is what we will now use to create your own carpet to the showcase. Pay close attention to what you're about to see. We will outline the map of Palestine from the river to the sea. Let's quickly head east to Beit Lehem before the sun sets, where you can catch a popular Christmas parade, one you will definitely not forget. If you look over there, you will see Manager Square. That is where the parade will be, next to the Church of the Nativity. Red, green, black, white, the colors of Palestine illuminating the night, shining down on young scouts playing Arabic tunes on Scottish bagpipes. I know the perfect place to wind down after all the excitement from our sparkling night. Let's head south to the historic city of Al-Khalil, where we can sit in one of the two unique minarets of the Ibrahim Mosque and gaze up at the moonlight. There is also an old sock with beautiful arched roofs and what looks like alleys for days. It is filled with glass and ceramic spheres that never cease to amaze. Salam, there's a man holding a long iron pipe with a flame on the end. What is he doing? I can't comprehend. Actually, Sameda, you have stumbled upon one of Al-Khalil's ancient crafts. He is a glass blower who uses intricate scales and techniques to make all kinds of unique glass. Al-Khalil is famous for his pottery and ceramics too, which are made in a color that distinguishes them from all other ceilings, a brilliant royal blue. It also boasts sheepskins and leather goods, which make the best shoes. Our journey has now come to an end, so I want to leave you with the symbol of Palestine as my final surprise. a superhero kafaya cake that you can wear with pride. I also want you to have this hand-stitched Palestinian thobe or dress. The design and style are unique to Yafa, your hometown from which you are descended. Salam, I know what my superhero power will be. I will fly all around the world and open people's minds using my key. I want to unlock all the truths about Palestine and educate everyone about its true history. To persistence and perseverance, I know one day we will be free. When I opened my eyes, I excitedly exclaimed to Baba, I love Palestine! Yes, Habibti, I know, he sighed. Isn't it divine? My homeland is so heavenly. Why must I yearn for it? That's why we name you Samida, my love, because one day you will return to it. Inshallah, Baba, as soon as can be. But until then, can you tell me what made me a refugee? Baba took a deep breath and smiled softly. Let's save that conversation for tomorrow's bedtime story.